Runk.
Canada, you don't want to miss out. I'm in Ottawa tonight. Ottawa, the capital of Canada, at the arena at TD Place. Don't know what TD stands for, but that's what it is. Then I'm sold out in Montreal and sold out in Hamilton. But I will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, October 19th. Cleveland, Ohio, October 20th. October 21st, Detroit at the Jack White Theater, where they're so mad at me for... they used to do a festival there, and they're not doing it for the first year. And instead, on the date, it's me, and everyone thinks it's my fault, even though it's not my fault. I had no idea about that thing. Great. Also, that festival would still be going if people bought tickets to it, and they obviously don't. So anyway, Orlando, Florida, November 10th. At the Walt Disney Theater, November 12th. Fort Myers, November 17th. Richmond, Virginia. November 18th, Baltimore, Maryland, and then Philadelphia, and then Reading for some reason. So I'll be there. Go to the Don't Push Me tour. We got dates coming up. I'm also going to be in Trenton, New Jersey at some point soon in December. I haven't announced it yet, so be ready. And then a whole slew of dates for next year coming up soon, before you know it. We've got the beautiful merch here, the absolutely gorgeous merch here. The pockets stay deep, which is the ones that I'm actually wearing them right now. I got the pockets stay deep with the diving board on the side of the pocket there, the sweats just kicking it for the winter, and the beautiful other ones that we got here. Slips my mind for a second. What do we got here? What do we got? What is it? Grow or Die, the absolutely beautiful Grow or Die across the back of the shoulders. Let them know when you're walking away, it's all about the Grow or Die movement and the Love Life Rips. So chrisleah.com for all that stuff, tickets and merch. I see you at the shows with the merch. And come to the show for exclusive merch. Okay, let's get into it. Welcome to the new hot episode of Congratulations. Dude, that makes me think of once I was in Houston, and I can't remember, I was on the road opening for somebody. I can't remember, I might have been with Tom Arnold. And the host was like, what do you want me to say about you? And I was an up-and-coming comedian, so I was like, just say I'm an up-and-coming comedian. I'm like a hot, rising, upcoming comedian, or whatever you want to say. I don't care. And the guy was like, okay. And he kept saying, this next comedian, he's hot, and he's got, and I'm like, dude, does he think that I say that I'm like sexy? So I didn't correct him because I didn't know that's what he was doing until it was like the last show. I was like, oh, that's what he's thinking? Because I would go on stage, I would do my act, I would do like 20 something minutes, and I'd come back, I forget about it by then. But anyway, that's what happened. Where is it? Oh, here it is. My magic mind. Shake it up nice to stay on the level, my babies. Magic mind, drinking it. Down it. We love it. Keeps me leveled, keeps me nice. I'm able to go to weddings and not want to blow my brains out. But anyway, I was in Edmonton and also Calgary. Dude, it was nice, man. I mean, Edmonton and I'll probably post a video of the stand-up. Oh, by the way, I have new stand-up out there on my other YouTube channel where I'm kind of making fun of this dude in Arkansas when I was in Little Rock. Go check that out. But, by the way, I got Edmonton is a crazy place. I don't know what's up with Calgary. I don't really get it, Edmonton. I don't get it. It's beautiful, but also there's many, like, it's kind of methy in a way. Does Canada have meth? I always think of South for meth. Canada has meth. Canada has big meth, actually. Canada has crazy heroin, too, in Vancouver. I know that because I was in Vancouver, and I took a left, and then I saw a bunch of heroin and meth addicts. So anyway, so I was there. We had great shows, Denny and Lulu, and it was so fun. You can check the tour report on there on the Chris Leah YouTube channel. But we had so much fun, and we loved it, dude. I love Canada, man. I know there's a lot of stuff in the news about how it's being really woke, but man, they don't give a fuck. They really don't. I went up there. I did all my shit. I did the Don't Push Me tour, which is, hey, don't push me, and they fucking ate it up, dude. I love Canada. I really do. And when I go there, I think, man, I've been to these places already. You know, and some of the places, like last time I was in Edmonton, I played a smaller venue. I played a bigger venue now. Hey, look at that. 2019, I played a smaller venue. And then 2023, I played a bit bigger venue. You know what I mean? So look at that, man. We sold more tickets. But it's so good. It's okay. It's okay, dude. Mr. fell off all the way up. That's how we do it now. So yeah, so we did that, and it's really cool, and it's fun, and dude, just the Canadians are so nice. God, dude, Canadian dudes, they all think they're Drake. Hey, dude, Drake really fucked Canadian dudes up. You know what I mean? They just became different once he got bigger. Once Drake started coming out and being like, I only cry from my mama, fuck it, you know, or whatever the fuck it, those songs, you know. Only person in my bed is my dog, fuck these hoes. Like, dude, men from Canada just went like, oh, dude, I'm that cool, huh? And then grew a beard, cut the top of their head a little bit more, so the beard was a little bit longer, and just got those fucking slopey shoes, you know, that you slide in the boots. The slopey slide-in boot fucking shoes that guys wear that think that they're so good. And tighter black pants, like jeans, and then like a shirt and a flanner over it. I mean, even like pasty white dudes they think they're Drake, but they're so clean and so nice looking. Everyone's so nice looking in Canada, except for the really ugly people, but everyone's just pretty much so nice looking. But it's hilarious, dude, who thinks they're Drake, dude. I mean, I go to Cactus Clubs all across the Canada. Whenever I'm in a city, I find the Cactus Club, dude. The Cactus Club is a good restaurant. I go there, dude. I don't care. I eat there. I go there, I get the Cajun chicken sandwich. You think I won't? I will. I do. And I do that. And I eat the Cajun chicken sandwich. That's not enough. I also order something else, right? And that's me. That's Mr. Bottomless Pit, okay? And I'm doing that. And I eat that stuff. And everyone there thinks they're Drake. And the women are beautiful in Canada. It's absolutely crazy. There'll be like a parking attendant, and you're like, God, okay. Parking attendants in America? Trolls. Parking attendants in Canada? Turn around. Let me see what you're working with. Okay? Turn around in that booth. You know what I'm talking about? Did a 360 in that booth. Hey, sweetie, real quick. Sweetie doll, look the other way. Ah. Do you know what I'm saying? In Canada, there'll be a fucking gate agent, not even the stewardess, the gate agent at the Air Canada. Oh, sweetie doll. Turn around, look at the screen for a sec. Let me see what you're working with. Oh. The gate agents in America? Trolls. Right? It's crazy. But Drake fucked those dudes up because now they're all, I don't know, man. Everyone, you know, it's like, but Canada's great. There's no Wi-Fi on the Canadian flights that I was on. And my motherfucking gosh, dude. My motherfucking gosh. That whole thing that Louis C.K. said was like, relax, we're 30,000 feet in the air. It's all great. Everything's great. You're in the air. You're in the chair in the sky. And everyone's like, yeah, dude, that's right. It's awesome. I don't agree with that. I love Louis C.K. I don't agree with that. Hey, dude, have Wi-Fi on the planes. Dude, they didn't have Wi-Fi on it's a 3.5-hour flight. Holy shit, dude. It's 2023. You're going to make me watch Transformers Rise of the Beast? Like, I want to text my friends. I want to be on Instagram. Instead, you're going to make me watch fucking, Kramer versus Kramer on this big of a, like, for some reason, in airplanes, they'll have like all the new movies and then like Kramer versus Kramer and Thief with Gene Hackman. And you're like, what? Why are these stuck in there? Who the fuck wants to be watching Kramer versus Kramer on the plane just crying their eyes out on a 6-inch by 6-inch screen, eating peanuts? Dude, flights, I understand it's a bus in the sky and it's public transportation and it's absolutely shitty, but get Wi-Fi, dude. The French lady was just like, the fucking, dude, because that's the thing, and I was talking about this on stage. I might turn it into a bit, but might not. I guess I'm doing bits on my podcast, but the lady was just because at 10,000 feet the Wi-Fi is supposed to turn on, and in the whole time I'm like, oh, we must not be 10,000 feet yet because the Wi-Fi is not on yet, and they must have Wi-Fi because it's 2023, right? Last time I checked, it's 2023. So where's the Wi-Fi? We must not be 2,000. But I already know we're 10,000 feet up because it's been too long. So I'm like, I can't wait till the stewardess gets here. I got to talk to her, man. And I can't wait to ask her because I think that there's not Wi-Fi. And when she says it, one of two things. Either she says there is Wi-Fi, we'll get it figured out, and then I get to have Wi-Fi, or she says, no, there's no Wi-Fi on this flight, and I get to be mad. And that's where I live at home, baby. Why do I feel so comfortable when I'm upset? Because I don't want to feel my feelings. I don't want to feel the uncomfortability of not being able to have Wi-Fi for 3.5 hours. Instead, I'd rather be angry. Yes, dude. I'd rather be seething. Yes, dude. So I say, hey, ma'am. Because she's like, would you like to have, what's the French accent? But of course, would you like to have nuts and tomato juice or some shit, And you're like, nah, let me just get a club soda. But of course. Okay, what's the deal with the Wi-Fi? Dude, she hits me with this. You don't know? No. Because I was already prepared to say when I said, where's the Wi-Fi? I was prepared to whatever she said, I was going to say, but it's 2023. I already had that on deck. But she goes, you don't know? And now I can't do the 2023 thing. So I'm like, where's the Wi-Fi? She says, you don't know? And I said, oh, what? And she said, these type of aircrafts, they don't have Wi-Fi. And I say, oh, but, and then I'm in my head, I'm like, when am I going to say the fucking 2023 thing and really put her in her place? And she's like, I said, what do you mean? And she said, these aircrafts, it is for safety reasons. They don't have the Wi-Fi. Blah, blah, blah. And I say, oh, okay, well, it's 2023, and now I'm just like trailing off. I didn't get to have fucking Wi-Fi for 3.5. I watched Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Sucks donkey balls. Dude, they have Transformers. This is the shit I don't like, dude. They have Transformers that are cars, and they transform into robots, okay? And then they made so many different Transformers. What is this shit? This fucking sound plant, I need to buy a license or something. It's not working. Is that right? Yeah. So anyway, they have it doesn't give a fuck, dude. One fire's like, really? Cool. All right, cool, man. Well, we'll figure it out, man. Just nice the whole time. So now they have the robots, the Transformers that turn into robots, which are okay. Which, by the way, you already know it's a Transformer because it's a huge fucking 18-wheeler in a jungle, and it's not natural. Also, it's so beautiful. It's red and blue and shit. It's a Transformer. So now they go to the jungle and there are beasts. So now they're robot. Now they're robot beasts. I don't even understand. They're beast robots that they transform. Oh, they maximize. They turn into bigger. So if it's a robot ape, it transforms into a bigger robot ape. It's a different species, I guess, even though they're not species, because they're robots. So there's Optimus Prime, and then Maximus Primal. Dork. And so then they have the mixed race guy who's the lead now, and then they have the black lady who's in it too. And then everyone else is robots and shit. And then the movie sucks donkey balls, so it's all good. So the movie sucks donkey balls, so it's fine, The only acceptable place it is to watch Transformers: Rise of the Beast is on the plane, and that's okay, dude, and that's all good, dude. But I watched it, and I had to watch that because there was no Wi-Fi, so that's fucking wonderful, man. God, it pissed me off. Yeah, man, so good. Also, I was talking about Drake. What's up with the new Drake album where it has Halle Berry doused in slime? You can't do that. I'm gonna get sued. Okay, so Halle Berry is still firing shots at Drake after using his picture. Folks have been chiming all weekend about that. Slime You Out, it's called. Featuring SZA. One fan asked Hallie, why Hallie's so impressed photo that owned by Getty Images. Oh, because he asked me and I said no, that's why. She added, why ask if you tend to do what you want to do? That was the fuck you to me. Not cool, you get it? Nice. Damn, she really, really, really got. Why did he ask her if he was going to do it anyway? That's crazy. It's not a good cover? I mean, I think it's kind of whatever. It's kind of a cool picture, no? Is it real? It looks like AI. That's a real picture? God, she's beautiful, huh? Why wouldn't she want it? I wonder. Well, she did say no. Whatever. Oh, dude. I can't believe this. We got to talk about this. We have a complete, like, this is absolutely crazy. This other podcast, which I've been hitting, people have been hitting me up about this for a while. I don't even look at it. I haven't looked at it until recently. It's called Shits and Gigs Podcast in the UK. They completely ripped off the log cabin idea and the cult idea and the white linen, and they call their fans babies. It's so crazy. The hosts of Shits and Gigs, James and Fuhad, I mean, they completely ripped off the idea. And it's crazy because, like, if you want to do the idea, dude, I don't, like, people always think people, like, steal from comedians, and I don't think that. Like, there's a lot of thoughts that are the same, and, like, you know, something happens and then comedians make fun of it and shit. But oh my God, you got to go and look at this Shits and Gig. They have like a log cabin retreat that they're trying to do, like that they're hosting, and they're like, "Come on, babies, get your white linen and join us in the log cabin and be a cult member." And it's such a ripoff, and it's so crazy that it's so blatant. But go look at their stuff. I mean, look, dude, it's just odd. It's so odd. And I finally looked, because people were constantly hitting me up about this. I'm going to look. And I looked, and because I don't ever buy that shit, but this is like crazy, dude. And it's a podcast. And there's other shit that's similar to. You can go look it up. It's called Shits and Gigs. They say SHXTS and Gigs. But my God. Like, just say, oh yeah, just like Chris D'Elia, we're doing this. Do that. I don't even care. But it's so crazy to pretend like it's your idea anyway. Dude, it happened. The thing that made me the most mad. Yay! The thing that made me the most mad. Yay, dude! The thing that made me the most mad in years. Yay! Oh my God. I am on a trip from Calgary to Edmonton, Edmonton to Seattle, because I connect in Seattle to go to LA. Edmonton to Seattle. I don't have Wi-Fi on the plane from Edmonton to Seattle. We've already discussed this because Air Canada, WestJet, and Canada, at least for me, they didn't have it. Okay? And so what happened is I now have to sleep because there's not even a TV. Yes, dude, I'm on a prop plane. All good. I'm going to sleep. I have the window side. So I'm going like this. I'm sleeping from Edmonton to Seattle, an hour 40 flight. All right. I never sleep on the plane. I'm able to sleep on this plane. I pass out. I'm leaning on the side of the plane and I am visibly passed out. My eyes are closed. My mouth is hung open. All right. And I know I'm asleep because I keep doing this. I'm sleeping. And now I'm in the window seat, which means there's somebody next to me. I do not know this person. All right? It's a woman. I do not know. Nice to sit next to. Sweet, sweet person. Didn't bother me. We didn't even talk, right? I get this. I'm on the side. I'm going, what do you think about this? Okay? Leave it in the comments. I'm like this. I get this. I look up. There's a guy in the aisle. So now I know we're going down, right? Because that's the only reason to wake me up if it's just some guy. Okay? It wasn't a stewardess. It was some guy. And he's psychic. And he has a premonition about we're going down. And the premonitions have worked out before this. And he's got a good track record. And he knows that I have to stay safe. So he wakes me up to get into the crash position. So I'm so happy he woke me up. So I say to him, yeah, I'm asleep. I'm like out too. I say, yeah. And he says, hey, are you the comedian? Oh, we're not going down. So I say, yeah. And he says, Chris? And I say, yeah. And he says, can I get a picture? First of all, how? That's my first question. Hey, guy, how? Hey, guy, don't turn me into an Indian chief, but how? Okay? Racist. So I say, okay, think about this. There's a woman next to me. What's the pic going to be? Is she going to be in it? Is he going to do like this? She's going to be in it. Do I get out? If I'm awake, this is fucking bonkers. So I say, he says, can I get a picture? And I say, I'm sleeping, man. And then he says, please? And I say again, I'm sleeping, man. And he says, okay, sorry. Then now this was the worst part, travels the rest of the way to the bathroom. Didn't get up to do it. Decided to bother me on the way to do something else. Yo, that is the most, and here's the thing about being, in the know or whatever you want to call it, a celebrity. It sucks because he could easily be like, wow, Chris Lee is a dick, he wouldn't take a picture with me. Nobody would know the story. He woke me the fuck up, dude. How crazy is that? Yo, guess if I fell asleep after that guess if I fell asleep again after that because of how mad I was. Guess if I was able to just kind of quell it and let it simmer. Guess if I was able to do that or not. Oh, I wasn't, dude. I really want to have a conversation with that guy. That's nuts. Can you fucking believe that? I'm sleeping. It wasn't like I was hunched over. I was like this. There's some asshole in the comments that's going to be like, well, you could have got him, No. People are they don't know anything. They don't know. People don't understand stuff, Like I walked by a restaurant. It's a cafe. And my two friends were there. And I was like, oh, you guys know each other? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I'm going to go get some food. I came back out and I sat next to them, not at the same table. They're like, you can sit at the table. I was like, no, I'll just sit here. It's a bigger table, whatever. So I was like, with them, but not with them, And then at my table, which was empty but me, another guy says, hey, can I sit here? And I know the guy from the gym. So I say, of course, buddy. He says, cool. So I'm talking with my other buddies, George Jenko and Keegan Allen. That's who they were. And so I'm talking to them, and they're talking about Alex Jones. So hot topic, right? We're talking about conspiracy theories, and how we think of them. I'm talking to Keegan. I'm talking to George. The guy who sat down with us, that I didn't vouch for, but I'm like, yeah, of course, I know this guy from the gym, He says, you know what I think? And I told this to my wife, and I say, yo, hold up. I say, before you say anything, and then I turn to Keegan and George and I say, just so you guys know, I don't know this guy. He's a gym bud. I like his energy. Seems nice as shit, but I don't know him. Now, proceed, okay? Because this is a topic. I can't have this guy being like, well, the frogs are gay because of the water and Joe Biden's a lizard. And then these guys, I got to wait a whole conversation to be like, I don't really know that guy. I don't want to sit through that. So whoopsie daisy, I had to put a wall up. And I told this to Chris, and Chris was like, you can't do that shit. And I was like, no, dude, absolutely not. This is the rules. If we don't all know each other at the same level. I learned this when I was at when you're at comedy clubs and you're just hanging out with the friends and the fellas, and then all of a sudden somebody walks up and they're like, hey, you know what happened to me? And we're like, who are you? It's like fucking if Barry Bonds came back from the batting circle and went into the dugout and you were just like, oh, dude's crazy, man. When I play baseball, this happened. Or, dude, you're in the audience. So you got to check people. Now, I didn't check him in a shitty way. I was like, seems nice, has a nice energy. I like the guy, but now you can go. And then they started talking and I just Charlie Brown's teacher, because they got involved and I was like, oh, dude, I'm out. They all were involved and I was like, I'm out. Maybe they're best friends now. I have no idea. But I told this to my wife and she's like, you can't do that. And I was like, man, I guess that's just where we differ. She's like, because I wasn't even being a dick. That's the thing that we get into arguments about sometimes, is like how I've got a tone and it's like, dude, I'm just from the fucking East Coast, really. Right? Because I say Mario and not Mario, like I got a tone. Because I say orange instead of orange, I got a tone. Because I say forest instead of forest, I got a tone. Dude, I'm gonna rustle some feathers right now. That L.A. Rams thing, where the AI robots were. Yeah, you know it. Oh, you have not seen this? Oh wow, have you? Wow, the movie The Creator. That comes out with not Denzel Washington, whatever the son's name is. Isaiah Washington, John Washington, I don't know, George Washington. They did a promo where they introduced AI robots into the stands and walking around on the field at the LA Rams game, okay? Now, everyone is like, oh my God, look, it's really happening. This overwhelming, like, this is crazy. Can't believe how real they look. Look at them. This is unbelievable. Wow. Overwhelmingly, they're saying, oh my God, this is crazy how they did that. Now, guys, it's obviously fucking people in there. Hey, guys, it's people. And I know people don't believe that. They're going to be like, no way, dude. How did they? Hey, if AI was that good already, it wouldn't take the fucking a movie to like fund this expedition. There's so much wrong with this thinking. It's unbelievable. They pull one over on you. And it's all for promo, so fine. Dude, they're walking around like people. Have you seen the latest robots? Look up real life robots. It's like some fucking idiot woman with no hair, just like, I like cheesecake. Cheesecake is my favorite dessert. You think that they just have 8 AI robots that literally are like, hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm a person. Hey, what's up? Walking around, taking in football, walking around on the field. Do you know how much that would cost? You think, first of all, the movie The Creator broke that news that now there's AI walking among us, and that they dude, how much would that cost? There were like 6 of them at least. How much would that cost? $30 million? They didn't do that. They're fucking people, dude. You dumbos. My videographer, Sam, was like, no way, they're not people. I was like, oh, Sam, they got you. I mean, dude, they're like, hi. And dude, these people in the stands are so dumb. They're like, hi. And the person in the AI suit is like this. Dude, because you know who's in there? Ralph. I mean, and I know people are going to be like, dude, no. There is no. I watched the thing that Sam showed me. I go, Sam, this is people. And he was like, no way. You being a contrarian? No, it's fucking people. Watch the video, dude. Play a little bit of it, But, dude, it's just so. I don't know. AI's scary as shit. It's scary as shit. Like, what's going on over there, AI? Bro, how hilarious is that Mercedes-Benz made the fucking jumping mode to get out of sand? Who's buying Mercedes to drive through sand? They made a jumping mode where if you get caught in sand, you can just jump out of it. Like the Mercedes just goes like kind of like hydraulics, and it jumps out. And of course, obviously, people are just doing it in the streets because it's dope looking. Like, look at this shit. The Mercedes-Benz just creates a special jumping mode to rescue us. And then they're just in the street, dude. And if you think I'm not going to get one of these fucking cars, you're absolutely out to lunch. I'm getting one of these, and I'm going to be bouncing everywhere. What if some of these clips were just of people fucking in the car and nobody knew? That's dope, dude. Look at the way they're doing it. I wish every car did this. Peacocking at its finest, huh? Unreal. I saw that movie Flight, where they land the plane upside down, and then this is the problem I have with Hollywood based on a real story shit. The fucking thing was nothing like what happened, Just don't say based on a true story. Don't do that. It makes people, it's such a sucker move. People go, oh, really? I got to go see that. And then they add vampires. And you're like, well, it was based on it, and then we just introduced the guy did it upside down. It flew upside down and then landed, I guess. And I was looking it up, and apparently there were different articles where they said everyone died, but then he saved some people, I thought. Flight based on true story. The events of the film were inspired by true events involving a pilot actually inverting a commercial airplane in order to stabilize and save the lives of most of the passengers. So there you go. And then I'm drunk now. I'm drunk right now. Dude, that's the fucking meme. At 11 a.m. Hey, are you going to drink tonight? I'm drunk now. I'm drunk right now. So funny. But look at this landing here. Oh, sideways? Oh my God, dude. Oh, wow. It landed sideways like he's in fucking Cobra and the G.I. Joe. Oh my God. That's what it'd be. I would be like, I'm shitting. And then we would make it, and I'd be like, oh, well, okay. I mean, just sideways, dude. Unreal. God bless, huh? God bless. All right, guys, I got your holler.baby. I got your holler.baby things right here. We're trying out this new thing on holler.baby. You can go to holler.baby/Crystalia, where I do these really quick little reads for you guys. We're testing this out, seeing how it's going. And here are some of them. And some of them, I don't even know if they're real or not, but this is what we got. So Ryan Miller would like for you to check out Thirsty Goose Portable Bedside Urinal for Med at thirstygoose.co. Dude, are there really those? I'm getting one maybe because I want to just be able to roll off and just tinkle out the side. Check out at Daisy Dazzled Dreams for all your custom-themed spiritual and healing goodies. That's absolutely, that sounds like so that's a crazy person, but it's okay, dude. It's okay. Daisy Dazzled Dreams. That whole thing sounds insane, but there you go. If you're into that stuff, great. Kyle Huddy, I love you, dingus. Love B. That's cute as shit. That's from Bianca there. Need another podcast? Give Jared and Jared a try today. No, don't do that. But they're saying do it, so that's the ad. Need a great brand video content? Need great brand video content? Go to Scout, straight dash, what is that? Dash? Hyphen. Scout-creative.com. Check out the band Scooped Up if you dig pop punk. We make high-end animations even for podcasts. Visit jvarda.com. We got to do that. Here's another one. Go check out the Z-Listers podcast. Nice name. I like that name. Basic Honey, the only honey and candles for my babies. Nice. I like how they added my endorsement in there, even though I've never had it before. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Go to holler.baby/Crystalia if you're interested in buying a little ad or a shout out. Okay, you had to pump some air in here for a little bit. This thing was crazy. How they kicked out Lauren Boebert at a showing of Beetlejuice the play. Don't go see it. Well, it's got to be a musical, right? Beetlejuice. Don't you have to say his name? Isn't that what it goes? Yeah, 3 times. What's that say my name 3 times thing? That there's like so many different stories. It was like, you say his name 3 times and then like Candyman. Who else? Bloody Mary. That. Yep. That's what started it all. Sitting U.S. Congressman Lauren Boebert. So she was at Beetlejuice, the musical. Oh, my head so small. And what the fuck? The guys have dinosaur. And her husband or boyfriend was basically jiggling her titties. And they got kicked out. Jiggling her titties, and also she had her hand down his pants, stroking. All good. Weird to do at a musical when you're dressed all nice. You know what I mean? Like, in a movie theater, I get it. Like, if you're going to see fucking Transformers, okay. But you're going to, you're having a night out. You know what I mean? You're having a night out in a nice sequins dress. The guy's got a sport coat on, and you just start stroking, right? That's a little much. And you're vaping, which is so annoying. The most egregious thing here is the vaping. Don't be puffing out plumes of smoke at anywhere where people are sitting next to you. It's so annoying. People who vape near me, dude, some people pull out a vape when I'm driving. I go like this, roll down the window, and then they say, yo, could you roll the window up? And I say, not if you're puffing out plumes of smoke, baby. You want it to smell like chemical strawberries up in here? Keep that shit in your lungs and outside of my car. Dude, so she was stroking him off. He was getting jiggly with them titties, right? And they were doing everything that couples do. And it's all good, my baby. It's all good to jiggle some titties. It's all good to get stroked, okay? And it's kind of okay to do it covertly in a place. And maybe this is their kink. Maybe they like to do it in public. And he's not taking the titties out. She's not taking the tip out. She's not doing these things, right? But they got kicked out because she was vaping, which is super annoying, and singing, which is super annoying, and taking selfies, which is basically this. She's basic, okay? And this is terrible. This is so annoying. And the dude was probably just all like, "Oh, this is awesome, dude. Oh, hell yeah, got congressman's titties watching Beetlejuice, dude. No way. Stroke it a little bit." So they were doing that, and they were having a good time. He was getting all spunked out, right? And then they threw him out, and now this kind of shit is the shit I hate. Surveillance video of Lauren Boebert kicked out of Beetlejuice in Denver for reportedly vaping, singing, recording, and causing a disturbance. Congress, your turn. Like that's a fucking booted out of Congress. Anybody who, first of all, there's video surveillance of this. Hey, sue them. This is a sex act almost. Well, you can't say it's a sex act because then that would be illegal. But like, dude, what about the fact that, you probably can't sue him. But this just sucks that now she's being humiliated and she's going to want to fucking jump off the Eiffel Tower. And now the left is like, you got to kick her out. But also, they're cool with, trans women showing their titties on the White House lawn. So it's like, You know what I mean? I don't like how it's all out war no matter what. It's like, it's either okay to do this shit or it's not. It doesn't matter what you believe. If you're squeezing titties in public, is it okay or not? Because if you're on the left and you're screaming about, hey, she can't be squeezing titties and be in Congress, then it's not okay for Joe Biden to let trans women honk their titties on the White House floor, right? White House lawn. Because this is the thing, too, because they're like, everything is empowering to women. Everything is empowering to women unless you don't like the person and then, oh, she's being a slut. Who hasn't done this shit, by the way? You know? Who hasn't done this shit? Square-ass motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. I don't know. And I didn't even know she was right or left until I saw the fucking news about her. I was like, oh, I get it. It's the liberals that are mad. But yeah, dude, look at this video of it. He's honking them titties, dude. And they got kicked out. The recording thing is what you get kicked out for. They were like, ma'am, you have to go. Why? Actually, him honking your titties is fine, but you were recording, and we can't do that. That's IP. That's intellectual property. It was the fact that you're stroking his tip. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I come here, and I see plays all the time. My wife strokes my tip, but you have to leave because of the recording. Getting them all splurty's fine. And then she writes, I'm a Christian. So they may... How... tone deaf is this tweet? I thought it had to be a joke. I am a Christian, so they may try to drive me to my knees, but that's where I am the strongest. Oh. Great, now I'm horny. Dude, you can't say that, period, but you can't say it after you got tossed out of Beetlejuice for getting your titties squozed. That's a blowjob position. And I thought it was a joke until she wrote after that, time to get your minds out of the gutter, guys. We're talking about prayer here. Hey, you put our minds in the gutters. It started with squeezing titties. It started with stroking tips. It started with hiding your hand. And now you're going to be all like, hey, get me on my knees. I'm trying to suck a guy off. Hey, get your mind out of the gut. I'm a Christian, dude. They're trying to drive me to my knees with my mouth open, but that's where I'm the strongest, sucking. Hey, guys, get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about prayer here. I wonder what'll happen. She'll probably be okay. I didn't know that people in Congress had such nice racks, dude. Honestly, being for real. But then they're trying to go after Howard Stern because he's like, this whole thing, he says she's a disgrace to the country. And I listened to it a little bit. They're making it sound a lot worse than it is. But it's so weird that Howard Stern got famous for, objectifying women. With Jimmy Kimmel. No, was he on the Man Show ever, Howard Stern? Was Jimmy Kimmel part of that shit? Kimmel was a part of what, the Stern? No, Kimmel was, got it. I get them confused because Jimmy Kimmel was the same thing. He had that fucking Man Show. And now he's like so liberal. But like Howard Stern is... Wow, he says being called woke is a compliment. I'm not for stupidity. It's crazy, dude. I feel like that if he didn't do that, he would have got so dragged into the fucking Me Too shit, right? Maybe not. Maybe he's on the level. I have no idea. I've only heard he's a really nice, good guy. I never met him. But that's so crazy to make to cut your teeth on the objectifying women, and then be like, yo, somebody in Congress can't hook up? Like, they're not priests. And even priests, dude. Hey, priests. Come on. Well, most priests are, a lot of priests do it because they're gay. But, like, the priests that are straight, hey. Sup, dude. Come on. Get it wet a little bit, right? Hey, I get it. How art thou father, thy named, whatever the fuck it is. But also, get it wet a little bit, right? I get it. Chastity belts and whatnot, but yo, a priest, let's get it going in the fucking horizontal department. Am I right or what? I know, I'm going to hell, but also priests, you know what I'm saying? Get at least stroked off a little bit in a movie theater. That's all I'm saying, right? Enough with the fucking, I know that the Catholicism was rampant with the pedophilia and the little boys. Stop doing that, obviously. And if you're gay, cool, but fuck adult men, and then also get it wet a little bit, right? You know what I'm talking about? Priests. The celibacy thing is crazy. The whole I don't have sex with nobody, that's crazy, dude. Sex feels good, dude. You ever have that? It's so dope. Every time you have it, you're like, oh yeah, this? You know? It's so weird. Every time you have it, you're like, huh. I think your mind does something like after you don't do it for even a few days, and then you're like, and then you do it after that, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot it was this dope. We got to do this more often. You know, you think that with your wife and shit. We got to do this more often. Ah, man. Like you have those thoughts in your head, even besides the thought, guys' thoughts during sex is always, oh man, this is so hot. But then also you think regular thoughts like, oh man, we got to do this more often. Or something like, oh, the pillows are in the wrong place. You know, you still think real thoughts, but then you go, we got to do this more often. Fuck, man. And you turn on something, but that new show with Matthew Good or whatever the fuck that movie is with the lady that looks like the girl from fucking Vampire Diaries. Not Vampire Diaries. What's the other one? Twilight Zone. What the fuck? The Twilight movie? Twilight? Jesus Christ. I fucked that up, huh? I'm a grandpa. The Witch Zone or whatever the fuck that new movie is called. It's a show. It's a show. God, dude, I'm getting old, man. I can't wait to I got a little bit of gray hair. I want my hair to be gray as shit. I want to be a silver fox. I don't like just the gray in my beard. I want this to come through. You know what I need to do? I need someone to scare the shit out of me. I need someone to just fucking go boo around the corner. I go, oh, and I go, right? I'm going to dye it. I'm going to dye. I've never dyed my hair one time in my life. I'm going to dye it. Once it starts getting gray, I'm going full Raiden. Not Spanish.
We the best store.
Idiot.
No problemo, Khaled. Mira en mi schedule.
Doesn't know it.
Dientes.
Mi schedule.
Because mi dientes nueve. Mira mi dientes. Yo, Balvin, where you at with it? I need you at the store.
Dude.
Stop playing with me. Give me a date. Oh, no, it's this phone. Balvin, I need
the
you at the
worst?
Store. Give me a
Whose
date.
line is it anyway?
Right now. Yo, Balvin, are we going to do this
Still doing it.
You know, I got your sneakers going to be at my store. On release day, I'm going to have your sneakers. But what's up with you coming by the store and doing like an official in-store? I need to know ASAP. Khaled, no problema, I got you. But Balvin, you've been telling me that you got me. I need to know what day on your calendar. All right, I'm going to check the calendar today. Yo, Balvin, let's do it, man. Put me in the calendar.
The worst improv, dude. The worst improv. Not ever getting past his one part of saying, yeah, but we got to make a date though, you know, never moving it forward.
Come to Miami South Beach, 7th and Collins. We the best store. We got your sneakers, man. And when they come out, the whole world gonna come get them, but I want them to see you. I want you to touch the people. Not just that, you know, we got that thing we working on together. You know, I can't tell, you know, it's a surprise, but, you know, we got, yes, Khaled. Dientes.
The worst.
Mira mis dientes nueva. Bonita. I changed the name of your shoes. The new name of your shoes is called Dientes. The J Balvin sneakers are called Dientes.
Dude, that was the worst improv I've ever seen in my life. Dude, imagine that's his fucking Groundlings audition. That's his Saturday Night Live audition. Dude.
J Balvin, ¿cómo estás, Khaled?
Okay, look.
Balvin, me quieres tú venir?
He starts himself doing Spanish and then gives up halfway through. And also never moves the bit past the first line and even switches places and is still not moving it. Only moves it physically.
We the best store. No problema, Khaled.
So bad at Spanish,
dientes.
Doesn't know it.
Mira tus dientes, because mi dientes nueve. Mira mi dientes. Yo, Balvin, where you at with it? I need you at the store. Stop playing with me. Give me a date. Oh, no, it's this phone. Balvin, I need you at the store. Give me
Who's
a date.
filming
I'm
it, you
calling
know?
Reggie right now. Yo, Balvin.
God.
Are we going to do this in-store? You know, I got your sneakers going to
It gets so bad, you know? God, dude. What the fuck is DJ Khaled going to be like when he's 75? Enough of this shit. Everybody's famous. Great. Everybody's famous. All right. That's good for now. I appreciate you guys. Reading, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Richmond, Virginia, Philadelphia. I said that already. I will be there. Ottawa tonight. Canada. And then a bunch of other dates. Chrisalia.com. Go get that merch. It looks nice. Look, your boy's wearing it right now. Yo, Balvin, where you at? Yo, Balvin. Look at the pockets stay deep. Yo, Balvin. Hold up, wrong phone. Yo, Balvin. We got the diving board right above the pocket right there. That's where the cash go. Yo, Balvin. So go get that, chrisalia.com. Let them know your pockets stay deep. And spit all over the place when I did that. But appreciate you guys. And leave a comment. That's it for the YouTube show. If you want to watch the rest, the uncut version of the podcast, go to patreon.com/Christalia. Also, go get the 2-3 years worth of extra episodes that we have on Patreon that will be unlocked the moment you subscribe for only $6. And go do that, patreon.com/Christalia. And also, it helps us keep this show going. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.